1,000 days of war in Gaza. It has been 1,000 days of death, destruction, and displacement. Thousands are dead. Millions have been displaced. And although there is a ceasefire in place, the Israeli targets haven't stopped. Killing is there, displacement is there, and there's a lot of restriction on any humanitarian aid. And reconstruction has barely begun. Take a look.
June 2nd marked 1,000 days since the start of the war in Gaza. According to the Gaza Health Ministry, more than 73,000 Palestinians have been killed since the conflict began in 2023, while over 1,000 people were killed even after the current ceasefire took effect.
We were shocked by a bombing right next to our house just when his son was helping people fill water containers. The Israeli army does not want people to have water or even breath.
On October 7, 2023, Hamas fighters crossed into southern Israel, killing about 1,200 people and taking 251 hostages. Since then, all of the hostages or their remains have been freed or returned through a combination of military operations and negotiated exchanges. Israeli strikes have become less frequent than during the height of the war, but they continue almost daily. The United Nations has warned that Israel's expanding military control has further increased risks for civilians living in access-restricted areas. Despite the ceasefire, Gaza remains largely cut off. Humanitarian aid continues to face strict restrictions, hospitals remain out of service, medical supplies are running low, and agencies say reconstruction has yet to begin in any meaningful way.
1,000 days in the tent, enduring the intense heat and suffering, and there is no hygiene, and we have been plagued by insects for 1,000 days. Displacement is extremely difficult, and I cannot describe the suffering of these 1,000 days.
We in Gaza see no basic necessities of life, no end to the war or destruction. We suffer daily, martyrs fall, and destruction continues. For 1,000 days we have been living in dilapidated and inhumane tents.
The next phase of the US-brokered ceasefire has also stalled. Talks over Hamas's disarmament, Israel's military withdrawal, and the creation of a new administration for Gaza remain deadlocked. Israel has announced plans to expand its hold inside Gaza, with Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu saying the country is moving towards controlling 70% of the territory. Israeli officials have also spoken of plans for new settlements in northern Gaza. In the occupied West Bank, the pace of changes has also accelerated. Israeli authorities have declared more Palestinian land as state land, a move that rights groups say paves the way for further settlement expansion. New bypass roads and outpost infrastructures have emerged, while settlers have been accused of seizing grazing land and water sources in several Palestinian communities. In Hebron, Israeli forces have begun structural work at the Ibrahimi Mosque, a move Palestinian authorities say alters this historic character of the holy site. The Muslim call to prayer has also faced repeated restrictions. The United Nations has documented continued settler attacks, displacement of Bedouin communities, and growing restrictions on Palestinian access to land across the occupied West Bank.